the dynamics of reality creation are so vast, and we're just scratching the 7-year-old first day of school thing, you know, or the 6-year-old, whenever. Just scratching how it all works. I remember starting school. I remember the first day in school. I went to school, and the first lesson, I think, was about circles and making and figuring out there's like an order to the circles from biggest to smallest, right? And we had to do that, and then the teacher asked the class, what's it called when you order things, or something like that. I can't remember the question. And one of the kids put her hand up and gave the answer. But before that, she said, you, Inelia, what is it called? And I said, I don't know, you haven't taught us yet what it's called, right? And she said, anybody know? And this girl put her hand up and she said the name. And I was like, well, that's very curious, because the teacher hasn't taught us. So how does this other girl know? And how come she knows more than I do, right? I don't get it. What happened here? Something doesn't compute here. So I went up to the girl afterwards and I said, how come you knew that answer? And she said, oh, my parents taught me lots of stuff. They got me ready for school. I know how to read and write. And I know all about circles. And I know numbers too. Do you know how to write numbers? I said, numbers? What are those? Right. And the guy is saying hi. One of the roosters just jumped up. Have you seen that happen before?
That's a first.
That's a first. And I thought, oh, so school is not a place to learn new things, but a place to get good grades. It's a competition. So I went home, and guess what I did, right? I went through all the little book that they gave us, and I got my parents or my brother or sister, I can't remember whom, to tell me everything. Just give me the download on the whole thing, right? Tell me what everything here is called, functions and whatevers, and teach me to read and write and numbers. And they did. And I learned it really fast because I was a genius at the time. I didn't have brain damage, right? So I learned it really fast and got everything. And guess what? I was A++ on everything for the rest of the year and the rest of my school career. I figured out what it was about. And learning these things here now in our reality, and what is reality, and why are we doing this? So at first it's like, wait, how come we don't know this? I thought here we learn how to function in the physical universe. But of course we were in a situation where we were learning how to have light dark paradigm games, right? Or having those experiences. So now we're stepping into our true selves, our expanded selves, and this type of information is ready, and so ready that individuals can actually understand it. Even if it's a pretend state, they can understand it, they get the concept. So that when we go back to what people might think is the school class, we'll get A++ on all our manifestations, our life experiences, the embodiment of the high frequency paradigm, and the co-creation of high frequency experiences and paradigm on the planet Earth.